James Stavridis, the former Supreme Allied Commander of NATO, said that Russia's amazing incompetence in Ukraine has resulted in a loss of generals and other top officers that is unprecedented in modern history. In an interview that aired Sunday with John Stavridis on WABC 770 AM, the vice chairman of the Carlyle Group, an American multinational private equity, alternative asset management and financial services corporation, said that at least a dozen Russian generals were killed. In modern history, there is no situation comparable in terms of the deaths of generals, it was said, and here, on the Russian side, in a 2-month period, we've seen at least a dozen, if not more, Russian generals killed. For comparison, Stavridis cited recent American conflicts, saying that not a single general was lost in actual combat in the US wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. It's not just the generals being killed, said Stavridis of the Russian military, additionally noting their inability to conduct logistics, bad battle plan and loss of their flagship at sea. It's been a bad performance by the Russians thus far, Stavridis said. Russian generals and top military personnel who have reportedly been killed in the invasion include Deputy Commander of the 8th Army Major General Vladimir Petrovich Frollo, Deputy Commander of the 41st Combined Arms Army of the Central Military District Andrei Sukhovetsky, Major General Vladimir Vitaly Gerasimov, Lieutenant General Vladimir Yakov Ryazantsev, and Colonel Sergei Sukharev, Commander of the elite 331st Guards Airborne Regiment. In addition to slamming Russian President Vladimir Putin for military incompetence, the former commander also accused him of unleashing war crimes on Ukraine, beginning with the illegal invasion of a neighbor and a democracy, including massacring civilians, destroying cities and using rape as a weapon of war. Stavridis said General Vladimir Alexander Dvornikov, who Russia placed in charge of its invasion of Ukraine last month, is well known to Western intelligence as the Butcher of Syria. Dvornikov commanded Russian forces in Syria for a year beginning in 2015. Western officials and human rights organizations condemned tactics employed there under Dvornikov's command. Stavridis added that Vladimir Putin is creating the expansion of NATO by his unwarranted attack on a neighbor, saying that more nations may join NATO as a result of this, notably Sweden and Finland, which have very capable militaries. It's not just the NATO alliance. It's the democracies around the world, Stavridis added, citing Japan as one of the powerful non-NATO countries in opposition to Russia.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.